Okay, so we all know that ChatGPT is one of these amazing tools, and I use it for everything. I honestly, it's very rare that I have a thought in my head anymore because I just ask, okay, what do I want to post today, Chat? And it tells me. I can do things like upload a photo and ask for it to analyze that photo. I can upload a YouTube thumbnail and I can ask it to analyze that YouTube thumbnail. I can even ask it to recreate a new one if it doesn't like the analysis of the other one. So just so many different things it can do. If you find a training, because we're all in programs that have training that teach you how to create content and do stuff like that. But if you have a transcript of a training, you can load it up into your ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will actually reference that training to create the content that you ask it to do. So just so many things, so many possibilities. So I'm just gonna kind of go through mine. I'll share my screen and I'm just gonna go through mine and just show you some of the things that I do with my own, and then we can chat about things that you might want to do. Uh, now I gotta find the right screen. So here is my ChatGPT, and there's a lot here, so don't get overwhelmed. So I have a separate project for my community. I have a separate project for my Dream to None. You guys can see this, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. So a separate project for my weekly Dream to Done calls. So like for today, I basically asked it what should I talk about? What do you have any ideas? Or it helped me create that document. Just all sorts of stuff. So let's just use this project as an example. So as this project, what I was able to do was add documents. Okay, and I picked a bad example. Let's pick the dash cameras. Actually, let's pick this one because this one I've uploaded quite a bit. So this is my content creation folder. This is where I create my long form YouTube video scripts. So like my 10 to 20 minute video scripts. So what I have done is within this particular project, I've uploaded 5 different files.
Can you start with
And
showing us how we get to a new project
yes,
if we
I
want to like start
can.
a new one?
So just to start a new project, it's just over on the left and you just click on new project. Give it a name. Let's just call this test for now and then create project.
All right. So I could start a new project of like my ideal customer or whatever.
Yeah, so what you're going to do, so for like going back to this content creation, so all of these videos are my 10 to 20 videos and I or 10 to 20 minute videos. And for each of these videos, I want it to follow the same kind of format. I want it to follow the same kind of flow. I want it to use my perfect customer. So all of these things are going to be the same for all of these videos. So I was able to upload these instructions essentially. So for Lux Wealth Academy, um, this is, I uploaded that so it knows what Lux Wealth Academy is. My foundational story. So this is my story. So I actually used another chat to create my story to tell about me. And now it knows it can pull stuff from my story. There was a training that somebody did about YouTube videos, get to the point. So how you should get to the point when you're doing a YouTube video. So I took that scrap transcript, I uploaded that as well. So now ChatGPT knows how I want to create every video within this project or every script or everything like that. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Kind
It
of a
does, but I'm a little confused. When you put the PDF in there, is chat reading it at that point and putting it in its memory? Because you can only have
it
so much memory.
It reads it as it creates. So every time I start a new chat or every time I ask it a question, it references back to these documents. So this is where that memory helps because you're right, it does kind of have a short memory sometimes. So this helps it uh, sort of extend its memory. So instead of actually remembering it, it references it every time it needs to.
And so when you created a new project, this is like having the new project is the file folder, and these are the files you put in there for reference.
Yeah, essentially. So
Okay,
everything I want for these long form videos, I want to put it, I'm uploading a file so it can reference back and keep that consistency.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And I mean, the sky's the limit. You can put anything you want in here. You can even ask it to create a document, and we'll probably find that, so the other thing you can do is the instructions within the project. So I have added just a few notes for the instructions. So for example, please make these scripts as long as and as detailed as possible. Content is usually focused on people like, so here's some of my ideal customers, gig workers, servers, bartenders, people who already like working for themselves. Include my personal stories occasionally, which I will add here as well as I think of them. Each post should be one of three formats. So I always want it to be either a value-driven post where it teaches something. I want it to be either a credibility post where it kind of shares my story, or I want it to be a call to action post where I just want to simply ask them to take action. And then for each video, I want to incorporate three calls to action. So my first call to action, I'm going to put, I want you to say this. My second call to action, I want you to say this. My third call to action, I want you to say this. And then I also have my formula. So I want my hook, my outcome, my why me, why are you listening to me? My first call to action. Then I'm going to have my first half, and I want it to be flowing paragraphs explaining key concepts, and the number of points will vary on topic complexity. Then I want to insert my call to action two. Then I want my second half of my content. And then I want my call to action, my final call to action at the end. So for every video within this project, I want it to reference and follow these instructions.
And that's for your longer form, of course.
These are for my longer forms. I
Okay.
do have a lot more. I'm just mostly using this as an example because I have prepped it a lot more than some of my other projects. Um, so, so yeah, so I could also put this in a document, and I will probably put this into a document at some point and then upload it as well. So I have the instructions and I have a document that it can upload into. Actually, I'll
Nice.
probably do a document with this and share it in the community as well. So yeah, that's basically how you can do a project. So some of the projects I have are things like my weekly community calls. So I'm just going to keep a project. So every time I want to brainstorm with a weekly community call of what I want to add, if I want to create images, if I want to create posts, if we talk about today's call, so I go into this uh, chat in this project. And it talked about doing a teaser post. So it created me an image for a teaser post. I didn't actually get around to posting it, but it's something that I can use to um, basically tease the call. So, maybe we can summarize this document in 5 key takeaways that my ideal customer would care about, and we'll talk about that too. But essentially, like you can ask it anything. So I'm going to share this document later on in the community. And these are just some example prompts that you can use. So if you want to take a photo, if you have a photo that you like, or that you want to, let's say, copy, because a lot of our content ideas come from other creators, right? We all see
Yeah.
posts that we like and resonate with, right? So you can take that, you can actually copy and paste, take a screenshot, copy and paste it into ChatGPT, and say, maybe um, rewrite this post so it pertains to my customer in my voice.
Great.
And is
Or if
this
you have a
done with,
blog,
I'm so sorry, is this on the free version or is this the paid version?
it can all be done on the free. The biggest difference I find with the free and the paid is the current information. So ChatGPT will reference information about 2 years old with the free version. and
Mhm.
it's only about 6 months to a year old, so it's a little bit newer, more current information with the paid version. It is also uh, better memory, better, easier to train, things like that with a paid version. But ultimately, you can still make the free version work to as you want it. ChatGPT is one tool that there's two tools that I pay for that I believe is worth paying for. ChatGPT is one of them. The other one is CapCut. I have the pro version of both because I use them a lot and I just find it worth it.
Okay.
So let's see, what else can we do? If I wanted to create a slideshow, I could ask it to create a slideshow for me if I wanted to do this presentation as like a slideshow. But I knew we were just going to be a small group, so I figured I'd just wing it. So yeah, let's see.
So what made you decide on the documents that you wanted to put in there to start creating your what do you think your main like one or two documents that benefit you helping create that content?
So I started with, and I'm not even sure if I have the actual documents anymore. Um, but what happened was I went through a training, and it was one of Mike's trainings, and I really liked his teaching in it, and I really liked what he talked about. So I'm like, okay, yes, this is how I want to create my content. So I took that transcript, loaded it into a document, and that's how it was. So it was just essentially a training that I resonated with was the biggest thing that made me decide that that's what I wanted to do for
Yeah, so you
use.
thought, oh, I like the way he's creating the content. That's how I want my content to look. Now,
Right.
did we talk about this last time, how you actually got the transcript? I forget.
Transcripts can be found so they can be gotten from YouTube. I don't know if I can, sorry, my YouTube has blocked me, so I cannot access.
Yeah, like in the
Let's,
description somewhere, I think, right? It says show
yeah,
transcripts.
most videos. Let me see if it'll let me in here.
I really have to just remember as I'm sitting there thinking, my God, I wish I could learn this. I wonder who's teaching this. Let me go look up YouTube to see who's got a training on this. I need to start just remembering to ask chat.
Just go ahead and ask
Just be
ChatGPT.
like, even if I think it's like a crazy idea of mine, like, I think I would really like to do this. Let
Yeah,
me just go ask chat if they can figure it out for me.
exactly. ChatGPT, do you have any ideas that we can use?
Yeah.
See if it'll let me log in here on a separate window. Oh, and it did. Look at that. So, let's see. Let's see if this has a transcript. Gonna mute her. Uh, so if we click on more, and of course this one doesn't have a transcript. So some of them do, some of them don't.
Yeah, I think I remember now if you do ask for a transcript, it comes up over on the side. Now, does it take all that timestamp into consideration, or do you have to get rid of that first?
That timestamp was her putting it in there.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see. Let's try to find a
Amy, I think you're
podcast.
right. It does come up on the right, and there's a little button at the top where you can take the timestamps out before you copy it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh, you mean with the transcript on the right, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you, yeah.
It does put the time in there, and I just copy and paste it with it.
Oh,
Here's one with the transcript. So you just click on
Show
show
trans.
transcript, and it comes up on the side. And yeah, you just plain and simply copy it. So I can even, like it'll be like, okay, I want to see this video, but I don't want to watch the whole thing. Or I want to know what this is about. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. This, I love doing this. It's like this video could be good. What is it talking about? Summarize it. So I'm just going to start a new random chat. And I'm just going to say, can you summarize video? And I'm just going to paste that transcript. And it's going to summarize it for
Fast.
me
That fast. That's crazy.
that fast. And that is another benefit of the paid version is it is just a little bit quicker. So yeah, the
Like,
key takeaways, mistakes and lesson learned. So you can also take this, put it into a document. You can even ask it to put it in a document. Let's say, can you make this a PDF? Document that I can upload. And here it is. So I can download that PDF. Now, if I want, it's like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This is how I want to create my content. I can upload this PDF into a project, and now I have it as a reference.
mhm. I think I saw somebody doing something with some other AI, but I can see how chat could do this. It was like they wanted to take Russell Brunson's frameworks for creating content
Hmm.
or, somebody else's. And I guess if you found a video what about a book? What if it's like a whole book?
It doesn't do like
That'd be too much.
yeah. So I just read recently Mel Robbins' The Let Them Theory. I don't know if you've read or heard about that one. Oh my gosh,
I've
that's a
heard about
fantastic read. I love that. And I stumbled on it like right at the right time. I'm just like, yes, this is what I need to hear. But if I just say, so let's say, can you summarize the
which with you doing that, I feel like I could probably just type in, do you know anything about Russell Brunson's frameworks? And it
well, and
probably
I
would
was
bring
just
it up
gonna
for
do
me.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does give it
Oh, I love this idea. Yeah.
do
Talk
you
about the
have,
new Cliff Notes.
right? Yeah, exactly. Do you have, just gonna see if it's got the chapter breakdown. Yeah, so if you wanted it to expand a little bit more, so this is just a very small summary of the book, but here's the chapters now.
Oh,
So
wow.
you can now go in and ask it to summarize each chapter if you really wanted to get even more out of
Okay.
it.
Somebody was talking about, a lot of the creators in these courses, they want you to read a book. And, somebody might say, we're going to read a book a week. And, we get a lot of our content ideas from books. And then the next thing you know, somebody says, oh, I can't come up with any content this week. What can I do? And they said, well, you should be reading.
Yep.
Like you literally could put in that book, give you the key points, and there's your video. Even a long form video, you could just summarize
Yeah.
in a long form YouTube video her book.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Man.
I mean that I do have a script ready to record essentially that does that.
Mm.
Um, I find I kind of get fired up when it comes to oh, what am I doing? Making sure nobody's waiting. That's what I was gonna do. I kind of tend to get fired up a little bit when I hear a training, if I'm listening to a training or one of the 90-day videos or something like that, I will get a little bit fired up and be like, "Oh, hey, there's content," right? Like I'll be like, "Oh, I want to talk about this." And of course, I forget about that by the time I get back to ChatGPT. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
but it
we
is
could
something.
take one of those videos like you're just talking about that we just watched. is it reading the video? Can you upload a video or how
No,
do
it
you
won't
doing that?
upload. Well, sometimes it will, but most of the
Oh,
time it
those
won't. You do need the transcript.
transcripts.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do need the
So it
transcript.
so let's say we have, well, let's say we had a video inside of school that is a 5-minute video training. How are we giving an example of how we're getting that transcript?
So at school, some of the videos do have the transcript available.
Oh, right,
And
right,
so,
right. They do underneath it.
yeah,
Okay. Or it
Yes.
goes to a YouTube channel sometimes.
sometimes it goes to a YouTube channel where you can get that. Now, another thing you can do, and just be careful with this because this is, borderline infringement, but like don't actually copy the video if you do this. But one thing
Right.
you can do is screen record the video.
And
You
you're
can
asking
upload,
chat to redo
yeah,
it
you're
for you.
you're only using this as a resource. So if you
Right.
screen record that video, you can upload that into CapCut, generate the captions, and then export that. Captions
Okay.
only.
And then you're inputting all of that transcript captions into chat and asking it to rewrite this for you.
Yes, can you use this video script to generate content in my voice?
Okay.
So let's see, can anybody think of somebody that's on YouTube that we like? I'm drawing a blank right now.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Me
Russell,
too.
let's do Russell Brunson. Okay.
Okay.
So let's look for some Russell Brunson videos. Where did I lose where did I put my YouTube? There we go. So let's look for Russell Brunson. Oops. Selling online. Okay.
My dog's
So
ringing
here's
his
a
bell.
21-minute video with 17,000 views. So I might want to take this and recreate this. So let's take it. Let's see if he's got a transcript here. Transcript, here it is. Good. So we're going to show the transcript. And I'm just going to copy it all. Ooh, come on. Okay, where are you working here?
Yeah, it's a long one.
It keeps jumping up. Now it's
Uh,
coming though. I didn't like it when I tried to do it too fast. Okay, so we're just going to copy that. And I'm actually going to take this and I might consider using this. So I'm going to take this to my content creation project because this is where I create my long form videos. And I'm going to start a new chat because this is a new video. And I'm just going to say, can you recreate this video in script? My voice for my customer promoting the. And then I'm just going to paste the script, and let's see what it comes up with.
that's good. That's what I was thinking earlier. Do I have to take those timestamps out?
Nope, you don't. You just copy and paste. So we're just pulling in my foundational story and my content creation formula. So here is the rewritten. So it's still putting it back in my formula. So it is still keeping my formula with my hook, my outcome, and my why me, my backstory, my first call to action. And now it is giving me my script based on that video.
I mean, we don't have to come up with our own stuff anymore ever.
No, No, you really don't. Like it's like I said,
Yeah,
I've forgotten how to I've forgotten how to
yeah.
think.
Whatever idea you have. Well, you know what's good about this too is like you can get started because I'm the type of person who I like something to follow to get started. Like I want to
Yes.
copy model after something. And then as I do that, then I start sparking and firing off my own ideas.
And that's what happens. Sometimes you just need to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
But now that then all of a sudden it starts going. Uh, I remember having a hard time starting to create content because I was so focused on wanting it to be on camera content. So I kept stopping. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And then I reached a point where it's like, you know what? Text on screen content is better than no content. So let's just do that. But as I'm doing that, now I'm learning more. It's becoming more familiar and it's getting more comfortable. So now all of a sudden, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
bring it
You feel
on. Let's
like you're
fire
like,
it
I
up,
got
right?
something to say. I need to say this.
Right? I
I
can't
love
say
it.
this on a text on screen video. I need to create a video. So it happens. So it's just, it all comes back to doing it. Just get
Yeah.
in there and do it.
I need to let my dog out real quick. So,
Yeah.
Jean, you take over.
Okay.
How are you
I'm
feeling about this,
understand
Jean?
I'm understanding what you're doing, but there's still a disconnect. So over here on the left, you have all these PDFs and all that.
On the
Is
left
chat
is
when
the
so
left is
when
all the different chats that I have.
okay,
So
but
every
okay,
time I start a new chat, it comes over here.
no, I understand that. I'm still trying to connect the content creation and the PDFs and how you use them to create new stuff.
So the
So,
PDFs go into the project. So as you can see on the left-hand side, there are different folders, right?
right.
So each of those folders is a different project. So if I click on this content creation project, now we can see which PDFs are in that project.
And see, this is where my disconnect is. What do you do now that you have the PDFs in there?
Now I just go ahead and start new chats as I would normally. But because these PDFs are within here, then now it's going to pull from those. So if I start a new chat
Oh,
over here, it's not going to relate to those. But if
Right.
I
So
start a
I
new
understand
chat,
about the chats and stuff, but until you just said that, you have these folders that are over
yeah,
here, and that's where you're going to create the chat within, and it's going to pull off from those PDFs, and it's not
yeah,
messing with the memory.
correct.
Oh, see now that all came together.
Excellent,
That is
good.
amazing.
Isn't it? Isn't it great? And I mean, it does, it will adjust your memory, um, which is a good thing because you do want it to be overall your own voice, your own everything, but this will help it stay focused. Because I'm sure you've noticed occasionally that ChatGPT sometimes can get sidetracked or it can go off on a tangent or it just plain gets lazy and forgets
Mm-hmm.
what you were talking about. So having these PDFs, these files will help it stay on track, I guess, so to speak.
And so PDF, I can make these files with chat in the
Yeah,
normal chat place, put them into a PDF, and then put them in a project.
yeah.
Because right now my memory is full in chat, and I know I've had to take stuff out and all that, and it's to get time consuming. So this makes so much more sense.
Yeah, and it gives
Oh,
you a chance
yeah.
to create that and build your story and do what you need to do with that. Like so I actually went through and had it create my foundational story, which is one of my documents, and I used chat to do it. Um and then let's see here. I have so many. I think it was before this. I can search for it. Here we go. So here is my updated foundational story PDF. So if I open this up, this is what I built using ChatGPT to create my story. So every time ChatGPT um, creates some contents where it needs to add some personal stuff to it, it can reference this document. So it talks about what I've done. It talks about a little of my history. It talks about some of my wins. Um, so things like that, just so it can pull stuff in. And yeah, it's going to start to get repetitive, but you want people to know your story. You want people to know who you are. So by
So
using
that,
something like this, you're going to remain consistent.
okay. And so that workbook you gave to us, that's something we can, once we have it finalized, we can put it in a PDF and we can use that for whatever
Abs
content we want.
Absolutely. That's what it's designed for. So get it completed. Once you get it completed and use ChatGPT to help you complete it.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, once it's completed, then use it as a PDF and pull it in for your story.
This is just amazing.
So many things it can do. Now
Yes.
let's, okay, so I created that oh no, I lost my Okay, so we did this Russell Brunson. He's got a So here's his thumbnail. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of this
Mhm.
and I'm going to copy it and paste this. Oh, no, I want the thumbnail. Okay, so I'm going to copy this thumbnail. Where did my chat go now? There it is. And I did this here. I have to refresh to find my new chat. Sometimes the new chat just doesn't show in your list right away. So just refresh your chat.
I know I'm always having to ask like one of my projects, where did all of our stuff go? Oh, you want me to
Right.
recall that for you? I'm like, yeah, don't let it
Yeah,
disappear.
I wasn't done with it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a photo of me. Uh, and this is just a selfie that I took of myself. And then I'm also going to paste that thumbnail. And I'm just going to say, can you, let's see what this does. This may or may not work, but let's see. So I've got the two photos, so I'm hoping it's going to combine the two and sort of put my photo and give it a thumbnail that matches my script. And the images take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Let's just pop over to my live on YouTube. Make sure we don't have any more comments. I don't see any. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're getting something here. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, I thought we were getting something. Any other questions while this is thinking?
You just have opened up a whole new world for me.
Right? Yeah, like I've even gotten to the point where I don't even know what to make for dinner. I have chicken breast in the fridge. What should I make for dinner? Like literally, I have done that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or I have tortillas. I had a bunch of tortillas and I was getting tired of I think I was making quesadillas or something. I can't remember. But I'm like, I
I know
still have
I can't
leftover
believe
tortillas.
I forget that chat can do this for business because I use it a lot for regular everyday life. And I'm like, oh
Right.
yeah, I gotta remember to do that for business.
So there's
Look
my
at that. That's crazy.
there's a thumbnail. Now it's not perfect, it's missing its whatever, but I can use this if I wanted to. I could pull it into Canva and just do some editing with it if
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Or tell it the dimensions that you need it for, right? Because I know
Yeah.
I make the 9 by 16 images all the time. I bought this resistance band workout, right? With all these
Yeah.
resistant bands, and I put it on my wall. And I bought this poster board with all the different exercises from Amazon. And I was like, okay, now I got to go through and I'm going to make me a workout schedule, taking the upper body, the lower body, and all that. And I was like, wait a minute, why don't I go ask Chad to do that for me? Literally typed up, it gave me a checklist PDF of a whole month's worth,
Yeah.
rotating all of these exercises, how many to do, what weight, like it was just
And
unbelievable.
if you take a picture of your equipment that you're going to use, even if you just take a picture of it hanging on the wall like you had there, take a picture of that, upload that into ChatGPT, and then say create.
It'll tell
Say
me
this
which
is
Wow.
the
ones to do at
equipment
what
that I have
level.
to use, and it
Man,
will.
look at that. That's amazing. It's you're even pointing.
Yeah, like it
That's
does everything.
unreal. That is unreal. Do you know how many times I have like asked inside of groups or looked at a course and was like, why aren't they teaching us how to do the thumbnails? Let me go type in how to do thumbnails. And I don't actually like working with Canva a lot of times.
You know what, I have the pro version of Canva, but I don't know if I will keep it. Um, because I
I'm
don't,
telling you.
I mean, I've got it right here. Like this is doing everything I need
And
it
you
to
know,
do.
one of the reasons I don't like to go into Canva because they have so many options, it overwhelms me.
Right.
You know, if you type in YouTube thumbnail and then they give you like 100 different options, I'm like, well, now I don't know which one I want. Forget
Hmm.
So I just asked it to analyze
it.
this thumbnail, and it's giving it an 8 out of 10 score. So this is what it likes. This is what it could be, could improve on. So,
Nice.
and then it says, like, I mean, it even helps you. It even asks you, do you want me to continue? So do you want me to
Yeah.
mock up a couple of variations? And so I'm just going to say, yes, please.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's doing everything. And then
Mm.
now that I have the script, and then once I settle on a thumbnail, I can ask it to create my title and description for the video. So I'm literally copy paste, copy paste. Like it's just like content creation is a breeze now. There's no excuses.
Yeah.
Are you limited by how many of these graphics it can make?
I haven't been so far.
Okay.
But sometimes it does, like we said, it gets lazy or it gets whatever it gets. But I do find starting a new chat will help. Some of my chats, like with my text on screen videos, some of them can get quite long, and I just find it slows down, and all of a sudden the videos just don't resonate very well. So I just started a new chat, and that tends to clean it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Since I have I've been creating a faceless theme pages with TikTok and YouTube.
Right.
So I have a project folder that does just my script writing. And then I create a new folder that for all my images. Because when I want to go back and find those scripts, I don't have to scroll as far back, because it writes all my SEO, my hashtags, my script, my hooks. And so if I keep doing my images in that same feed, I might need 10 images. So I create a whole new image folder and it kind of keeps like if it makes a picture that's too vintage looking and sepia toned, I go
Okay.
back and I say, no, I don't like these. I want it brighter. I want it crisper. That project will remember how I want these images.
And it does, yeah. Like that's one of the beauties of the project, doing separating into projects because you can kind of keep it into separate um, layers and keep it more specific to what you want to do for that project.
Yeah. It's like having tabs open for your browsers.
Yeah, tabs, different file folders. I mean, yeah, you can organize your chat GPT into whatever you need to. So yeah, it's just absolutely amazing what it can do. Like I can,
This is a great picture of you.
Yeah.
yeah, like and I I just like it cleans it up for me. Like that was a basic standing against the wall photo, but it brightens me up a little bit. It's just like, yeah, okay. Like I don't have to do my hair anymore. I love it.
So what I would like to see too is like if let's say that somebody brand new is coming in, and I don't find this in a lot of the courses, very much a flow and organized, like from a starting point to a let's get here point. Um, like your group is called Dream to Done. Um, so coming in as a brand new person who's like bought a course or a training, or they're wanting to start a business and they don't know how to create content, we would probably start with one, an introduction to chat, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And then training your chat with these 5 or 6 elements, your persona, your customer persona, your
Well,
offer.
I mean, I
Yes,
don't
no.
know if somebody's just coming in, I don't know if I'd want to bombard them with that part to get content out, because now we're overthinking it.
But see, I don't want to, well, I guess I'm coming from a framework where I already know some things.
Yeah.
So now I know so much back here that I need it now to be organized into a let's get to creating content.
And so somebody new that's coming in that doesn't know anything, we don't want to overwhelm them, right? Like you want to get you anybody that's new to any of this stuff, you have a link, you have a product, you have a service, whatever you're promoting, you're ready to start promoting. So you want to get content out there. So instead of overthinking your perfect customer learning, you can learn that after. All we need to do is talk to ChatGPT and we need to make content. So start giving me content ideas. This is the product service. This is the product or service that I offer. Give it a brief summary. And then, can you make me a few videos on that? So just a basic framework and then start posting it. So I think the call that we did last week was kind of a start to finish in a
Gotcha. Yeah.
in a basic way. And then you can add to that. So once you start discovering your perfect customer and go through training like that, because every program, every product that you purchase, and we all have our favorites. There's a ton out there that are available. And if you don't have one, talk to me. I can set you up with one. Um, but they all will give you trainings on things like that. But like you said, it's not necessarily how to get that content out there. It's kind of the kind of content you need to produce, but not how to actually produce it, right?
Yeah.
Like I think
Yeah.
that's what you're getting at.
Yeah. Because a lot of people coming in, like, they sit down in front of a blank screen of Chat GPT and it's like, okay, what do I do with this? How are
Right.
you teaching me how to use this chat to help me create content?
Right.
And
Yes.
And
what's the best way to start that?
that was me when I first looked at chat, but I'm also in a faceless YouTube school group, and they gave me a prompt of what to ask it so I could get the demographics and all this, kind of what you gave us with the workbook. And that
Perfect.
helped me to tell chat, this is my parameters for my perfect customer, and away I went.
And if you don't know, ask. Like it's as simple as that. Like my partner, it wasn't very fluent or well, isn't very fluent in computer or anything like that. And so I'm like, well, ask ChatGPT. You can set out everything. You can do everything you need to do with ChatGPT. Well, I don't know how to do that. Well, open it up and ask. That it's
I
as
think
simple
that's
as
what I'm
that. So
finding.
and
Yeah.
he started he was intimidated and I was sitting in the background and he would ask me a question. I'm like, ask chat. Don't ask me, ask chat. And all of a sudden he's going down this rabbit hole. He's like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Jump. So it's just a matter of asking. So even if I open up, I've got a new Chrome here. Let's see if I can open up a new chat GPT. That's not me. Okay, so here is a account. This nobody's logged in, nobody's signed up. I just bought an online program and I need to create content. What do I do? Let's just ask it that. So I just bought an online marketing program and I need to create content. Let's say I'm told.
I'm told I
Try,
need to.
try
Yeah.
it. So I'm told I need to create content. What do I do? Let's just see what it says. Great move getting into online marketing. Content is the heart of it. Let's break it down simply so you know exactly what to do next. So why are you creating content? Okay, so this is going to overwhelm. So if I got this, I'd be like, what? That's a lot, right?
But for me, I that excites me because it's a step by step, just taking me through a process. That doesn't overwhelm me. In fact, that keeps me like, oh, I feel calm and guided now.
Okay. But for someone else, like that might be too much. Like I could see this being too, like, oh my God, that's a lot
Yeah,
of information. We could
yeah.
say,
Your
okay, can
creative
you
mind is looking at that and going, wait a minute.
this down further? I'm a real. Can you break this down further? I'm a real beginner,
Let's slow it down.
right? Ask yourself, do I have a product or service to sell? Am I trying to grow an audience first, then sell something later? Am I promoting a business, myself, or both? So it's just breaking it down. I might actually use this. This is cool.
Look at that weekly plan. That's nice.
Right? Yeah. Stay tuned. You might see this in the communities.
I know.
And then, I mean, at the bottom, like it'll ask if you want to do your next steps. I'll make you a custom beginner content plan with the post ideas for your first week. Want to do that? Okay.
Ooh,
That's a big question a lot of people have in the beginning. How do I make beginner content without income claims if I haven't
yes,
made any money?
Right.
yes. That's a good one.
And people forget. People forget. There's lots of people that don't want to purchase from somebody that's already making millions.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get ignored by that person.
Listen, one of the other courses that's revamping, one of their modules is the FTC compliance module. And I'm
I saw
talking,
that.
if you go through that, you're like, I literally ran to my TikTok and deleted half my TikTok.
Did you?
It's like,
That's funny.
okay.
Oh goodness. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much you can do. Like, if you don't know, ask. Just ask it. And if it doesn't know what you're asking, it's going to ask you.
Yeah.
It'll say, do you want do you want this? Do you want that?
Let's go further then.
Um,
Let's say we want them to create like uh three posts for TikTok this week.
okay,
Well, see, it
so
says post ideas for first 7 days.
So it's asking us, so okay, so we want it to build the custom beginner content plan. So it's asking us to answer these three questions. What are you selling
Okay.
or promoting? Who is it for?
Look, it
And
says
which
digital
platform do you
course.
want to focus on first? So let's say, okay, so let's say for one, I am promoting, what are we promoting? We're all
The
familiar
digital
with
course.
legacy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just put legacy. We're all familiar with legacy. We'll put legacy. Who is it for? So, it's for people like me. I'm just gonna say people like me that don't have much time. I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm still trying to go back to that beginner mindset and not
Right,
knowing,
right.
right?
What to put.
Yeah, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And which platform? So I've done some training in my program and I've decided I want to do TikTok. I think I'll do, and I think I'll start.
Look,
Or I don't know.
it even says get smarter responses, upload files and images.
Yeah. Like this isn't even this rate, this chat is not logged in, signed up. This doesn't know anybody yet.
Yeah.
It's for people and I don't know which platform. What do you think? Oh, can you clarify what legacy is? Because yeah, it doesn't know. You said people like me, so now it wants you to think a little bit more. So what kind of person are you talking about? Even a short, so now it's asking me to dig a little deeper and think about these things, which if you're brand new in the digital marketing world, you probably haven't thought of that. So, okay, great. And then choosing a platform. You're not sure, no problem. Let me recommend. Short on time, want to get visible fast. Instagram or TikTok to start, and here's why. Yeah, start with Instagram. So your next step, just to confirm, is a few things. Okay, what is legacy and what does it help you do? So legacy is a course. We'll just say teaches digital. My people are shift workers. Um, let's say shift workers and hustlers. 2 to 3 jobs. And let's go with Instagram. Because that's what he's recommending. And as a rookie, I'm just gonna believe it. So we'll just put that in. Oh, okay, we can stay logged in. Um, okay, so here is our beginner content plan. So it's recommending 3 times a week. So Monday, do a motivation relatability post with an image with a caption or reel. First 7 posts are ready to use. So a photo of you or a simple Canva quote with this caption. Working 2 jobs, barely sleeping, and still thinking about how to build something better. You're not lazy, you're just tired of, oh God, I love this. You're not,
I
you're just
know.
tired of trading time for money. That's why I started learning digital marketing. I needed another way out. I call it legacy, and I'll be showing you what I'm learning. Stick around.
Nice.
I love that.
You know what's going off in my head too is you providing this as free incentive
Yep.
bonuses.
Yep.
It,
It's going.
sign up with me and I'll have your first, week's content laid out for you.
Well, I think, yeah, because I'm not, I'm I'm changing up my MO. So I'm no longer promoting a product. I am promoting my community.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. But this is the kind of stuff you get in my community.
Yeah. You can even package something like this and sell it as a low ticket offer.
I could, yeah. I could.
Well, I mean, people in general.
It'll be part of my starter kit, possibly.
Yeah. But you know how they're always saying how to make money with ChatGPT and Canva or how to make money with ChatGPT. And this is something that goes along with your niche and you could
Yeah.
offer it in your store as a, $17 content bank.
But it still comes back to creating content.
Yeah.
You can sell, you can have whatever made to sell, but you still have to create that content.
Mhm.
Yeah, but this can get somebody up and going like within a week while they're learning.
But you still have to
But,
create the content to market it. So I can create, you
oh, you
have,
mean actually physically upload it, you mean? Yeah, yeah,
like I have to create content to market it.
yeah.
So um it
Oh,
just
I
it
got you what you're saying.
all comes back to what I'm marketing. And if I start marketing this program and this program and I have this tool and I have this tool and I have this tool, it's going to confuse the audience, right? It's like people that are marketing 100, 10 different programs. Their
Well, it
message
depends on
gets,
who you're marketing to. If you're marketing to a newbie, yes, it's going to confuse them. But if you're marketing to already people that are in network marketing or in digital courses and they like buying tools, they'll continue to buy more tools. Or
but
do you
it's
know how many
still,
people I see buy content bank stuff?
but it still needs to come back to one main thing. So yes, I can still say, yes, I have this, yes, I have this, but my main focus has to be on one main thing. Because I look at people that are marketing different things, and I'm like, oh my God, you're losing me here. You've got it makes me feel like you don't believe in anything that you're doing.
Yeah, it's almost like they're going to shiny object. They learned the one main thing, and then they shiny object over here, and all of a sudden you look at them, and how many different things are you selling now?
Yeah, and it makes me feel like they don't have much faith in any of their products because they're jumping here, there, and everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that you can't or shouldn't. It's your audience needs to know that you have that focus. But I mean, that's all part of that building that know, like, and trust relationship, right? You just it's a matter of finding your audience. And if your audience wants all of that stuff, doesn't mean you can't have it, but it means then you're sending them to your storefront that has all of those options.
And I can see somebody having the umbrella being digital marketing and me being a newbie. I mean, I started listing all the different software programs that we use in digital marketing. The umbrella could be digital marketing, and then you have this spin-off to learn chat GPT,
Yeah.
CapCut, and all the other things.
And that's essentially what Dream to Done is going to be. It's going to
Oh,
be
good.
a hub of tools. That's it. That's what we're
Yeah.
doing.
That's
We're going
perfect.
to, yeah, we're going to learn how to use these tools so you can automate, so you can create content, if you're trying to tell me, we're taking the excuses away. So if you're telling me you don't have time to create content, let me show you. We'll take that excuse away. We're going to make it happen. If you're telling me you don't have the skills, no, okay, let's learn them. We'll make it happen. So we're taking the excuses. Oh, I don't want to do my hair and makeup. I wasn't feeling well today. I don't want to, all of these excuses of not getting content out. No, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to kill those
Hmm.
excuses so you can get content. I'm going on vacation in a week. Okay, let's batch you some content so you don't have to worry about it while you're gone.
Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, you got a perfect group, perfect school
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, I like it. I like where it's gonna go, and I'm happy with all of that, and just, yeah, grateful that I can start breaking some of this down and give you that direction as a beginner so you can jump in there and get going. And then when new things come out, like this AI twin, and all of this stuff that we like to use. I love using these tools. It's great. So let's learn them.
Mhm.
Here he comes.
Nice.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Hello, buddy.
He's so
What kind of dog
needy.
is that?
Huh?
What kind of dog is that?
It's a silver lab.
Oh,
He's a silver lab. He's a
I've
lab.
never heard of a silver lab. How pretty.
He- they're kind of like a diluted brown.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very handsome, very handsome.